everyone. I've got some good news about SIGGRAPH 2024, which is going to be in Denver this year.
Let's talk about it right now on A Cup of Joe.
I spent a lot of time in the previous months working with studio leadership from different studios where we all seem to have birds of a feather that attract the same audience. So to avoid folks having to jump all around or have competing times, we've coordinated to have all of our birds of a feather in one location sequentially, allowing you to go from one to another. We did this a little bit last year with 3 of them. We now have 6 that we're doing in sequence. So these will be 6 birds of a feather that are all related, they'll all link together, and they are all happening on Tuesday starting at 9 a.m. Make sure you check the SIGGRAPH guide, but you'll find these are all in the Hyatt Ballroom. The Hyatt is part of the Denver convention setup, much like the JW Marriott is when SIGGRAPH is held in Los Angeles. So starting at 9 a.m., we've got Nick Cannon from Disney and Francois Chardavoine from ILM, he's the CTO. A recap of the annual VFX Reference Platform User Group and an opportunity to discuss software, library, versioning, challenges, and opportunities with your peers from both studios and software vendors. This is a final opportunity to flag any concerns with next year's platform before it's finalized. You can see vfxplatform.com for more details. Again, this will start at 9 a.m. in the Hyatt. And then at 10 a.m., I'll be hosting Render Farming. This is an annual discussion of VFX and animation large-scale rendering for both on-prem and hybrid farms. We'll be talking about software, queue management, reliability, performance woes. Industry experts and new entrants are always welcome. And although I'll be hosting this one alone, I am looking for a co-host. So if you have experience either running a large studio farm or you're somehow involved in the render farm operations at a higher level, reach out to me. I'll be having a few different people speak to a few different subjects that I'm not ready to announce yet. Then at 11, we've got Going Cloud Native. This one's been going for years. It's generally run by Doug Sherman from DreamWorks and Liv from Animal Logic. This session will focus on peer-to-peer learning, collaboration, creativity, and high-value topics and ideas raised during the session will be elaborated on during the year at the speaker series in the Cloud Native Studios. There is a Discord group. I'll put a link in the description. I strongly recommend if you're involved in render or storage operations that you join the Cloud Native group. And if you attend this one, they also have a Beers of a Feather event, a beer event at the end of the day that they'll be handing out tickets for, but you have to attend to find out where it's going to be and to get a ticket. We're going to break for lunch and then come back for ML Ops in the Pipeline. This will start at 1 p.m. This is a new one that everyone dreamed up. Obviously, there's been much ado about generative AI models, but how does one train, deploy, and integrate these into a studio production pipeline reliably and efficiency? This session aims to bridge the gap between experimental development of machine learning models and their operational deployment. It'll present the state of the art and encourage participant-led discussion to identify challenges and solutions, fostering shared understanding and actionable insights. And again, this is a continuation of the Cloud Native group, and by attending here, you can get access to the Beers of a Feather event. This one's also run by Liv from Animal Logic, as well as Ryan Bottriell from Industrial Light and Magic. I expect this one to really be one of the more popular ones of the series. And then at 2 p.m., I'll be back, this time with Eric Bermender from Pixar and Stephen Winters from Cinesite, and we'll be talking about studio storage. The storage for VFX and animation has extreme requirements and it only has a limited number of proven solutions out there available. You can always build your own, but industry experts and new entrants are welcome to talk about this. We're going to share knowledge, best practices. We started studio storage 2 years ago, so this will be the 3rd year that we're doing, and it's really the companion for the render farming one I'm doing earlier in the day. We'll be ending at 3 p.m. with the final session, one of the more interactive ones, and that's Global CG Pipelines. This is a casual discussion of the production pipeline development. Come talk shop. Ryan from ILM is going to be leading this. We're also bringing in Fran Benjamin from Zoic Studios, and Jesse Lerman will be there as well. Again, these sessions are usually broken out into different groups. They're very interactive, and after sitting in these sessions all day, it's a nice one to end with. Make sure you come to them all. If you can't come to them all, at least come to mine. Now, do what you can when you're going to be there. Denver's going to be a little smaller, a little intimate, we think, but that makes it a little easier to interact and network with who is going. I'll be there Sunday through Thursday with my Studio Cloud team. And of course, if you're interested in talking to the Studio Cloud, if you're interested in talking to me, or you want to find out how to render on the cloud at 1/5 the cost, reach out to me. You can always hit me up here at cupofjoevfx@gmail.com. If you're on my LinkedIn, then go ahead and hit me up there. I'll be all over the place, so if you see me, stop me, say hi. If you're not sure if you're going to go yet, I can tell you there's still very affordable lodging in the area close to the convention center, and it's generally going to be a little cheaper than if we were going to, say, LA. So coming out to Denver, join me at SIGGRAPH. Hope to see you there.